The techno-thriller series The Undeclared War concluded recently in August, boasting not only a hauntingly real storyline, but also a talented ensemble. Set in a dystopian England that is plagued with cyberattacks, the British series delves into the strategy that goes behind the government's efforts to counter a New Age war. Newcomer Hannah Brown stars in the let along with popular faces like Academy Award winner Mark Rylance and Simon Pegg. The show's cast also boasts some rising talents, such as Legends of Tomorrow's Macy Richardson Sellers and Russian actor Herman Segel. As showrunner Peter Kaminsky previously worked on the period drama Wolf Hall, a few of the miniseries actors also make an appearance in The Undeclared War, such as the Rylance, Edward Holcroft, and Joss Porter. Mark Rylance Don't Look Up, 2021, stream on Netflix starring as a former government employee who must come out of retirement to help his country. Mark Rylance is one of the seasoned veterans of the cast of The Undeclared War. The actor, who achieved mainstream success with his Oscar-winning stint in Bridge of Spies, has gone on to play several character roles in some big-budget titles, such as last year's Netflix original comedy movie Don't Look Up. The satire on climate change finds Rylance essaying the role of a naive billionaire whose tech company plans to send off the elites to outer space when an asteroid brings about the end of the world. While Rylance is no stranger to playing serious, conflicted characters, this is a hilarious change in form, as his role parodies several real-life tech entrepreneurs of the century. Adrian Lester Hustle, 2004-2012, stream on Freevee naturally, a show dealing with a national conspiracy threatening the government, will feature a head of state. In this case, it is Adrian Lester playing a conservative prime minister named Andrew Mackin. Lester is otherwise most popularly known for his main role in the Emmy-nominated crime thriller series Hustle. Lester, along with the other main actors, played a member of a group of con artists who orchestrated a variety of stings. The heists are written with elaborate intricacy, adding a fresh and original spin on an otherwise saturated crime subgenre. Simon Pegg Paul, 2011, stream on Peacock Premium. The head of operations at Government Communications Headquarters, GCHQ, Daniel Patrick is played by Simon Pegg. He is usually known for playing the best characters in the Cornetto trilogy and the role of Benji in the Mission Impossible franchise. Even though Pegg channels his dramatic prowess for The Undeclared War, the actor is a gifted humorist, as can be seen from his work in satires like Paul. Starring alongside his frequent collaborator Nick Frost, he plays a comic book writer who encounters a foul-mouthed alien voiced by Seth Rogen in his uncensored glory. A playful parody on the alien-human friendship tropes established by Eastern Time. The Extraterrestrial, Paul also doubles as a fun-filled road trip movie as Pegg and Frost's character help the titular alien in reaching his home. Macy Richardson Sellers' Legends of Tomorrow, 2016-2022, stream on Netflix. Even America gets involved in the cyber war as it sends some of its most gifted tech experts to Britain's aid. One of them is the NSA cyber analyst Kathy Freeman, played by Macy Richardson Sellers. The actress would be known among DC fans for playing an alternate World War II version of the superheroine Vixen in Legends of Tomorrow. This version is a member of the Justice Society of America, the organization that served as a precursor to the Justice League. When her lover is killed under mysterious circumstances, she joins the time-traveling bunch of misfits that constitute the show's titular team. With such diverse adventures and characters, the Arrowverse show balances enough superhero action with drama and humor. Alex Jennings' The Queen, 2006, stream on HBO Max. A senior official within the GCHQ, Alex Jennings' character represents the organization at several administrative and strategic meetings. The actor has had experience playing authority figures as he played Prince Charles in The Queen and later the Duke of Windsor in the first two seasons of The Crown. The former was screenwriter Peter Morgan's first cinematic experiment in dramatizing the royal affairs of the British monarchy, an exercise that he could flesh out further with the latter. Jennings nails Charles' confusion and tragedy at a crucial point of his life as the Queen deals with the way the royal family dealt with Princess Diana's death. Helen Mirren, in one of her best roles, leads the cast as Queen Elizabeth II. German Siegel The Red Ghost, 2020, stream on Vudu. The Undeclared War's multinational cast includes a Russian hacker played by German Siegel. Even though he has limited filmography as of now, it is nevertheless a diverse one. The Red Ghost is one of his recent movie credits, an amusing Russian-language thriller set during the latter half of World War II. As a band of Soviet survivors is surrounded by a comparatively superior unit of Nazi soldiers, Siegel playing one of them, the Russians resort to the mythical legend of the Red Ghost to fight with honor and courage. The titular spirit is an ominous figure who is believed to have hunted down Nazis all on his own. The blend of legend and reality works in the movie's favor, as it serves as a fresh take on the World War survival genre. Joss Porter Wolf Hall, 2015, stream on PBS Masterpiece Amazon channel. The tension captured by the Undeclared War not only takes over the GCHQ top shots, but even the employees who are actually battling their wits in the cyber conspiracy. Joss Porter plays one such character called Phil, this being his sophomore collaboration with Peter Kaminsky after the underrated historical TV show Wolf Hall. Based on Hilary Mantel's historical fiction novel of the same name, the 6-episode miniseries is set in the chaotic regime of Henry VIII and the turbulent relationship that he shares with his chief statesman Thomas Cromwell. Both characters are played with dramatic brilliance by Damian Lewis and Mark Rylance, respectively, while Porter also joined the supporting cast as Cromwell's nephew Richard. Edward Holcroft Kingsman. The Secret Service, 2015, stream on AMC On Demand. Another Wolf Hall alumnus joins the Undeclared War cast as after portraying Anne Boleyn's brother, Edward Holcroft, plays the boyfriend of series protagonist Sarah Parvin, played by Hannah Canique Brown. His character leads a protest movement in the middle of the war, an effort that is otherwise riddled with misinformation. In the more mainstream sense, Holcroft's face will be recognizable from his recurring role in the Kingsman franchise, with its movies considered some of the best spy movies of all time. A spoiled brat who aims to join the titular spy organization, Charlie is outwitted by Taron Egerton's underdog hero, Eggsy, but later joins the enemy factions. Holcroft perfectly captures the annoying nature of the secondary antagonist, making audiences dislike Charlie to the fullest. Aisha Kala Man vs. B. 2022, stream on Netflix. A relative of Sarah's, Aisha Kala's Amina Parvin, adds more emotional context to the protagonist's backstory in the Undeclared War. Just a few weeks back, Kala was also seen in the Netflix original Man vs. B. With Rowan Atkinson bringing his slapstick theatrics, the show deals with a man tasked with taking care of a wealthy couple's mansion. But when a single bee buzzes all over the place, destructive chaos ensues. Kala's role is that of a detective who investigates the over-the-top destruction that is caused by the unlikely clash of the titular characters. Hattie Morahan Beauty and the Beast, 2017, stream on Disney+. One of the top GCHQ officials in direct contact with Simon Pegg's Daniel Patrick is Elizabeth Kahn, played by Hattie Morahan, who captures the character's sense of responsibility. In contrast, Morahan resorted to some loud theatrical dialogue delivery when she played the Enchantress Agath in Disney's live-action remake of Beauty and the Beast. The 2017 musical retains the romantic story of the original, with Morahan joining a star-studded ensemble, including the likes of Emma Watson, Dan Stevens, Luke Evans, Josh Gad, Ewan McGregor, Sir Ian McKellen, and many more.